one. It's young, I mean it, baby, I ain't like the rest of them. She a fanatic for that dun. Yeah, new house in the hills. Fine, waiting for me down in Brazil. 5, had to go on for the kill. It's 5 + 8, you know the deal. It's a skinny leg legend. Oregonian, it's hard to meet a Fevin. I might grow me a gut like my dad. My folks want grandkids really bad. So baby, do you wanna be a mini baby mama? Yeah, our kids could be East African, or they could be an accident. How you rap like that's what they asking him. I was poor and I'm black, so I'm taxing them. Just a couple reparations that I factor in. We saw the Toyota Ethiopians, yeah, but I'm on right now. I wanna stop and get down. A lot of rain in my life I found, so please shut the fight down. I need that.
Adapting it every day, the language barrier, the culture barrier, everything, but you have to face it. I've been working my butt off, you know?
I was named after my grandfather, so I can't put shame to the name I'm proud of. If they it up correct them.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Arizona Cardinals and the Green Bay Packers. Moment these NFC teams have waited for all season long. We're away in Wild Card Weekend. As this at the 6. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They send a man in motion. Here's the first carry for the rookie out of Notre Dame. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
Rig alert! Tap the 60!
They give it to him again. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Harrison Smith in on the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Ladies, can be lying.
Back to the well again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Come on.
The Packers take their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Get it. Let's go.
Another carry for him. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. They gain 11 on that play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
The give here on second. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
Danger, kid. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Gotta be Lions. Ready? 19 Charger, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Ready?
Here's Milton, first and 10. Buying some time left. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
After the incompletion, second and 10 from the 22.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready?
Shotgun snap here to Milton. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come through the sack to bring around third down.
What we're already saying his leg's going to be a factor in this contest. But I'll tell you what, Kate, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving forward.
Not an enviable spot as they come up third and long.
Viking 18. Dragon 60. Warrior 70. Buffalo 18. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready, ready?
Here he goes, third and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
A 43-yard attempt.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
Yes, it's 3, not 6, but to come away with anything on the first drive in the postseason on the road, that's a great start and a tough thing to do.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is first and 10.
Set, hut. 10 block claw. 10. Drill green. Black chop. Set.
Love going to air this out to start. Chased out to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Ready up.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10.
Watch out. Here we go. Set. Red. Yellow. 40.
Ooh, a little movement along the line there. That's going to cost the defense 5 yards. He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. Now the defense did half the work for them on that previous play, Brock. So just 5 yards to go now on second following the flag.
45. White. Blaster. 6. Smash. Red. Fury. Yellow. Set. Hut.
Shotgun now for Love. Short pass brought in. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
First and 10 at the 45.
On the ready.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Ready.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. He gets him inside the 40. That's a gain of about 9 yards on the play.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to keep them from piling on those yards.
He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
22 meters.
On the handoff, here's Jacobs. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down, but to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
7th play of the drive, offense facing 3rd and 3. Love from the gun. And the defender's there to knock this away, and that effort means it's 4th down. Yeah, I'm just going to assume, Brock, we're going to see a more aggressive defense here after the amount of points these guys gave up last week.
Yeah, that performance was not up to standard, but this looks a whole lot more like an attacking the pass. Not just playing the defense, but go knock the ball away.
Green Jack, set, black ultra. Blue 32. 6, mega. Set, go.
4th down, here's Love. That's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers pull ahead 6-3 in the first. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. Prater adds the PAT. And the Packers one up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. Now Prater on to send it away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Warriors 70. Dragon 60.
Out of the gun, it's Milton. Finds a seam down the middle. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals just need 2 snaps to steal the lead.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
On comes Joshua Carty to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cardinals push their lead to 3. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
Their own 35-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Second.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. 1 quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason. It's an early lead for the Cardinals. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this.
Ready?
Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They've got 2nd and 7 to start. Quick throw out wide by Love. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And it'll give the Packers the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Got it.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go. 50, green.
Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. They're down to their final one in this half. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
10 cycles. Ready.
Handoff here to Jacobs. And that is exactly what they were after, Brock. A good 8-yard run there on 1st down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Ready.
Going run again with Jacobs. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Ready, ready. 45, wide. 43 rail. Smash, red.
Timeout taken by the Packers. Their 3rd and final one. And we'll see how this plays out the rest of this half with none remaining.
Ready, ready.
Cardinals going nickel here on 3rd.